So what's up, everybody? We're back with another video, Court the Crypto Collector, and today we got the third video on Starship. Now we went on Atomic Hub, we got our NFTs. Now we got to put them on our ships, guys, and we got to get these ships out into the galaxy to start getting some kyanite. So what do we got to do here? Let's hop on in and let's take a look at everything we got to do, and let's just look at the gameplay here and see what we're doing now. So now we're going to hop into the game. We're going to take a look at the layout and see what we got to do to outfit our ships with our NFTs and just kind of get a good idea of how the game looks. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's hop on in here and take a peek at everything, guys. And we're getting ready to roll here on Starship. Alright, guys, so we're about to hop into the game here. And remember, you want to make sure you get your Wax, you log into your Wax account, because again, everything goes through our Wax account. So back over here on the game, we're going to click on play, and here we go. We're going to log in. When we click log in, it's going to check our Wax Cloud wallet, and it's also going to sync with our MetaMask to know what rarity ships we got. So once I click on log in, then on here you're going to see the transaction request that goes through with the Wax that's linking everything up, and we click approved, and here we are, we're inside of the game. So the first screen you'll see is blank, nothing, and you're going to have to pick a space station. So this one here, we already picked Beyond FOMO. We got this guy set up on Beyond FOMO, you guys. Great space station. He's got a YouTube channel. He's always very active in the community, so it's a great place to get going. Beyond FOMO, guys. Alright, so now let's check out the layout of the game here. What do we got? We got the first area is where you pick your space station. The second area is going to be our ship layout. Now this guy got going before the end of phase 2, so he has 6 ships. He's got 2 uncommons and a common. Alright, and then he can outfit those ships with his NFTs. Now this third screen here is going to be the galaxy screen that shows where your ships are at. This particular ship 1 is an uncommon ship. It shows you the information up here on the top left, how much it can consume, all the mining information, how far it goes, and the max profit sector, meaning how far out can it go without like wasting its time. That's the max sector. Up in the top right, you'll see the information about where it's at. This particular ship is returning to the space station. The ship number, he's going back to Beyond FOMO space station, and he'll be back docked in 11 minutes. So this information changes as you click on each ship. Now you see this particular ship that I clicked on, he's at a planet. He's at planet 221995. So you just know he's in orbit. He's at a grassland planet. Nobody owns it right now. If I want to purchase this planet, it's 28,000 kyanite. Right now I have 27, not quite enough. The pool size is right here, and the pool size diminishes. So once your ship gets to a planet, you can purchase that planet, and that's one of your NFTs. And if someone else goes there, you get passive income, 5% off of that. All right. So this next ship, he's returning to the space station. He'll be back in 20 minutes. Now, when ships get to the space station, then you're able to look at the actual components area of the ship and add components and things of that nature. But you can't do it while they're in orbit. You have to do it while they're at the space station, okay? Now, this one down here is the planets. This guy just got going, so he doesn't have any planets, but when you start to purchase your planets, you'll be able to see that information right here, okay? Now, this next area is where you'll stake your kyanite and unstake it. So when you purchase kyanite on, purchase kyanite on the Alcor exchange, after you purchase your kyanite on the Alcor exchange, you'll see it on this screen in the available kyanite in wallet section. And then what you want to do is enter the amount that you want to stake. When you enter that amount that you stake, it'll end up over here in the staking area. And then this is the kyanite that you're able to use to purchase your planets when you reach those planets. So the next step over here is the rental area. When you get your status up high enough that you're able to rent your ships out, then you can go over here and you can rent your ships out, and you can also go and rent ships out now if you want to get your pool of kyanite up a lot faster. Okay, so there's multiple ways and a lot of different areas to get kyanite in the game. And remember, kyanite is the resource that we then swap back to wax and swap out into our other cryptocurrencies and USDT. So again, guys, as soon as one of my ships get back to the space station, we'll pop back in here, and so you can take a look at how we outfit our ships with our NFTs. All right, this is the screen once your ship is back in the dock, where you would be able to equip your ship with all the necessary parts that you need. So you can see down here it says show parts, ready to show parts. It says ready to do whatever you want to do. You want to load it up or send it out. On the right shows all the parts and all the rarity levels of it. You can then swap out your parts for better parts. That's a lot of words saying parts. But if we click to the show parts area, this brings up the screen and it shows all the different components that we can swap out. So for instance, the engine here, if you had a better engine component right here, these two are commons. As you can see what it says down here, let's say you had an uncommon or a rare. This is where you would click it to swap that particular part out. So close that out there, and this is where you can do that with all of your ships once they have made it back to the docking station. Now after that, we are then able to send our ships out, and we can base that information on this screen here. This is going to let us know where our ship's going to, what sector, quadrant, and system. Okay, so we base this information letting us know how far out our ship's going and what's the max the ship can go. And you can base that information off of primatepirate.com. This is a third-party site that we use to give us all the information about our ships. Now when we pop in here, up top is where you enter that wax address again. So you put your wax wallet ID in here. It doesn't connect or anything. You see right here, no wallet connection needed. It just takes our wax information, our wax wallet information, and links up with the NFTs to let us know what's all on our ships. So you can see here, here's all the ship information and what's on that particular ship. Now we're waiting for ship 1 to make it back. That's this ship right here. He'll be back in 21 minutes. You can see the time ticker at the bottom. Ship 3, he's at a planet already. Okay, so I think if we refresh this, that ship 3 should not be at the planet, and look, it's not. He's returning to the space station, because you see we just performed the action for him to mine those planets. Now those ships are returning to the space station. In 2 minutes, ship 1 is going to make it back to the space station, and then we can go on there and look at the NFTs, swap them out, and things of that nature. I'll show you how you link it up to Atomic Hub to see what's in your storage that you can outfit your ships with. So for instance, if you were on Atomic Hub and you bought a higher end flight control chair, you then could go and swap it. But you can only do that when the ships are back at the space station. Alright, so also down here is a calculator. This lets you know for this particular ship what's the profit of going to what sector. And you'll see here the information here, how long it takes, the speed, the staking capacity, the net profit, the max profit. So you basically want to look at your net profit to know after you make it to that planet and start to mine, how much is your profit. That's right there. So when we click on the calculator here, this lets you know about the sectors 0 through 24. 0 meaning the closest, 24 meaning the farthest out. So this particular ship, if I just said, hey, I want to go to sector 13, this will let me know the fuel cost, how much I would profit from going to that sector, and the time that it takes to get there. So everything is based on time. The better your ship, the faster it'll go and the farther it can go. And the faster it can go and the farther it can go, the more kyanite it can get. So you can see how building up your ships with different levels of your NFT components betters the ship and makes it go further. So let's just say that was good for us. We're going to say north sector, what do we say, 12? Sector 12. Now you look here, that's 4 parsecs. It takes 8 hours to go there. What system? Just picking a random one for the sake of the video. And now you can see here, there's the pool size, if someone owns it or not, and the cost, your fuel cost to get there. Okay? Look at the different pool sizes. The pool sizes will deplete. So that matters also in where you go. So if you want to go here, this is the one I'm picking. He's got some kyanite I can still get out of there. No one owns it. And we'll just launch. Then we look up in the top right, you'll see that it says launching on a mission. When that goes down, this guy has been launched on his mission. So that kind of covers everything, guys. And you do that with all of your ships. This guy here, he's made it back to the station. Now when your ships are docked at the station, you want to hit the claim button up here, because every hour that your ship is docked at the station, it gets kyanite. See up here? Kyanite claimed. So that's another passive thing that your ships will do for you when they're at the space station, is that they get kyanite passively when they're docked at the station. And you got to remember to claim the kyanite. So basically, guys, that's everything you need to know. We went over all the steps. We know how to get our ships outfitted. We know how to send them out. We know everything about the atomic hub and the wax wallets. We are now official Starship riders. Peace.